But it's going to be one of the great hotels. A lot of people are going to be building it. A lot of people are going to be working there. It's going to put a lot of people to work. It's going to take care of a lot of families through education, through health care. But I'm very proud of it. I'm doing Doral, 800 acres in the middle of Miami. It's going to be fantastic. It was run very poorly by people that had no idea what they're doing, very much like our nation, by the way. And within 2 years, it'll be the hottest resort in the country. Does everybody agree with that? I think so, right? Well, that's been my record, so yeah. But it's not so different from this country. When was the last time, as an example, you saw a major bridge being built in the United States? You don't see it anymore. In China, they're building 47 massive bridges, like the Verrazano, like the Golden Gate. That's like peanuts compared to what they're small bridges now. They're building bridges. They're building airports. Other countries, not just China. And when I speak of China, I have to tell you, in Business Week magazine, it was 10 things that the Chinese most want. One of the 10 things, can you believe it, was anything Trump. They want anything Trump. And I knocked the hell out of them. Isn't it crazy? But they respect you for it. And I have many friends in China, and they can't believe what they get away with. And they respect their leadership for it. And then the president of China comes over, and we give him this incredible dinner. Incredible. We honor him at a state dinner in Washington. And I once made the statement that I'd buy him a McDonald's, tell him, if you don't stop doing this, we just want you to go home. And there's a lot of truth to it. And believe me, they respect it. When they say we want anything Trump, they know how I talk. They know what I say. But they respect it. They respect it. And our country is really, we're losing jobs by the millions. We don't have jobs. We don't manufacture like we did. And if you look at China, if you look at what they do with Boeing, with Caterpillar, they take the secrets, they take the patents, they make you build plants over there. They don't want Caterpillar tractors built in Peoria. They don't want Caterpillar tractors built in the United States. They want to build over there. Well, why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? It's no great secret. And if they're going to manipulate their currency and hurt us very badly, and this is again other countries also, why aren't we taxing them so that their product becomes more expensive? Now what's going to happen is it'll never go into effect because they will stop manipulation so fast your head will spin. But they don't believe our leaders, they don't respect our leaders, and they don't think our leaders are very smart. It's a problem. It's a problem. So every time North Korea, as an example, acts up, they act up. You know, a little wacky. And they say, oh, we got missiles, we got this, okay. So South Korea calls us up, and they say, we want protection. We need protection. Now, South Korea, again, I have many friends in South Korea. They can't believe they get protection. They get free protection. So we rev up the destroyers. We get our battleships. We get our aircraft carriers all set. We get our planes. Every time you turn on the engine of an aircraft carrier, it costs probably $1.5 million. And we start sending them over there. And we protect them. What do we get out of it? I just ordered thousands of television sets for a job that I'm building. Thousands. They're made in Korea. It's not that I want. They don't really make them here. Now, you know, I'll get a letter someplace, oh, well, we make them, and, you know, you'll make 5 television sets someplace in some part of the country. They really don't make them here. You go to Japan, you go to South Korea, etc. But what do we get at it? Every time we protect South Korea, and it's wonderful to protect South Korea, I think it's great, let them pay us for it. What are we doing? What are we doing? You know, it's amazing because I hear so many people, even conservative politicians, and I'm friendly with many politicians, conservatives, liberals, I'm friendly with all of them. I deal with all, you know, I do a lot of business, I sort of meet everybody. But I literally hear these people saying, Daryl, how can you say a thing like that? That's so nasty, you know? That's what the mafia says. You know, the mafia gets money for protection. That's all right. But they actually tell me, but that's the mafia says that. And I say, you know, I'm trying to be nice, I'm trying to be respectful. I say, give me a break. They don't believe they get away with it. So we spend hundreds of millions and billions of dollars on protecting other countries. We get nothing. Not only don't we get, they don't respect us, they don't like us, they laugh at us, and they take advantage of us. We get nothing. And you're talking about South Korea making a fortune, by the way. You can't make a ship that's built anywhere but South Korea in terms of the big tankers and the big freight ships. You can't do it. So they have this huge thing, and we protect them at tremendous cost, and we get nothing. We get nothing. You look at a place like Mexico. You know, Mexico, over the next couple of years, is going to be our biggest. We're going to be importing half of the things we get from Mexico. And this all started a number of years ago. We all remember it. And I know there's some places in Iowa, frankly, because I watched 60 Minutes also. But there's some places in Iowa where the whole factory just moved to Mexico. For what? And they get tax subsidies from us. They get tax subsidies in Brazil. You buy an airplane made in Brazil, you get a subsidy. From the United States. Not supposed to be that way. So there's such a lack of intelligence. You know, I'd almost say it's either dishonesty, because these companies and these countries have the right lobbyists, or it's pure stupidity. Probably it's a combination of both. It's probably a combination of both. But it is amazing. One of the things that I look at, and I look at so strongly, you look at places like North Dakota where they're just going wild, and you look at what we found. You know, technology has really shown that we are rich again, but we can't get it because of the environmentalists, of which, frankly, you know, I do very well with the environment. I build all over, I get awards. I know you're shocked to hear that, but I actually get environmental awards. It's sometimes not easy to get these projects going, but I actually do. But we can't drill, we can't frack, we can't do many things to take this incredible wealth out of the ground. Wealth that will make us rich. Wealth that will take care of Social Security, will take care of Medicare, will take care of Medicaid. When I was looking to run last time, and I was only thinking about it really once, but I was looking at it very seriously, and I was getting these great poll numbers, and people, I don't know if they liked me or not, but they did like what I said. What I said is what I'm saying now. Nothing changes. Amazingly, people agree with me, but nothing ever changes. It continues to be the same. If anything, it gets worse. It's probably worse now than it's ever been. But when I was thinking about running, I really felt, and I was so honored. I love doing it. I mean, I love talking about it because I love the country, and I hate to see what's happening with our country. I have like a slogan, make America great again. I have to add the word again. Because, you know, in 2016, China will become the great economic power of the world. And this was unthinkable 10 years ago. Unthinkable. If you said that, people would laugh at you. But unless something happens very drastically, China becomes the economic power of the world. They surpass us in 2016. So whoever is president in 2016, you better move fast, because you don't want that to happen. It will be a very, very sad day to me, and I think to a lot of other people, when that happens. But it was very interesting because I like Mitt Romney personally. I think he's a very good guy. I don't know what the hell happened with his campaign. I just don't get it. That was an election that couldn't have been lost. It couldn't have been lost. And with me building all over and doing shows, The Apprentice, and all of the things, you know, it's hard for me to run for office because I'm doing things, so many things. I have great children, Ivanka, you know, and Don and Erica. They're good kids, and they run. But it's hard. It's not like if you're a politician, you want to run for office. You say, hey, I'm running for office. What do they lose? They gain. Even if they lose, they gain. They gain recognition. They gain something.